what happens when you pray. When I was 13, an angel landed on my windowsill. And soon afterwards, whenever I entered into a church, I could look across the pews, and anyone who had a genuine prayer to God, I could see a flame burning inside their heart. And the more genuine the prayer, the brighter their flame burned. And imagine this, that all the people in the world, of all the people, when you pray, you burn the brightest. When you look at the planet through your spiritual eyes and you see the obscurity of the time that we're living in, right now in 2025, there's 37 armed conflicts or wars. There's the government shutdown, massive layoffs, ICE is targeting millions of immigrants. But those who are praying burn the brightest. In a world of darkness, your prayer is the only light of humanity. Jesus said, "You are the light of the world," and you are that light when you pray. Please write this in your journal to remind yourself, I am the light of the world when I pray. And when you sit, stand, or kneel to pray, say to yourself, now I'm going to emanate my divine light out into the world. And that's how you manifest. You pray and you emanate divine light. So Lorna Brine, that Irish woman I told you about who can see angels, she talks about prayer angels. And these are angels that carry our prayers up to heaven. And she says that when there's a community of people who are not praying for their own needs, but they're praying with the intention that there's less suffering for a certain group of people, she says the prayer becomes more powerful. And in that moment, angels of prayer flow upwards like an enormous waterfall of light as they carry each prayer to heaven. And she says that praying together as one people is extremely powerful. And when we pray together as one, under one umbrella, it allows us to change our world. Miracles unfold. And I see prayers as candle flames burning inside of people's hearts. Lorna Brine sees prayer angels carrying those prayers to heaven like a massive waterfall of light flowing upwards. John the Apostle writes in the book of Revelations in the Bible that our prayers go from the angel's hands to God. And our prayers rise like incense from a golden bowl kept at an altar in front of the throne of God. To God, our prayers are sacred. And when they're placed in the golden bowl, they're burned like incense. So they're fragrant, but they're also purified. Everything that is not pure about your prayer is burned, and only the essence remains. And the essence is the smoke coming from the incense, the essence of your prayer. And God not only hears your prayer, He smells your prayer because it's burning like incense. Oh, sorry about this little thing. So smell is the only sense with a direct access to your emotional and memory centers in your brain. Your olfactory neurons in your nose directly connect to your brainstem. And so that's why when you smell something, all your memories are triggered. When God smells your prayer, He remembers you. So, Romeo, get out of that place where you have a few negative thoughts about yourself and go to a place where you're loved. When God answers your prayer, He doesn't just find your cat, He finds your abundance mindset, your joy mindset, and He gives back to you the essence of who you are. When you pray to God, you give to Him the essence of what is burning in your heart, and He gives back to you the essence of who you are. It's an equal exchange. It's called partnership. And welcome to a new kind of church where you are not called to be God's follower, you're called to be God's life partner. In most churches, you are inferior to God. In our church, you are co-creators with God. Jesus said, be perfect as my Father is perfect. In most churches, you are born a sinner. In our church, you were born a saint. In most churches, you will never be perfect. In our church, you're already perfect. You just have to remember who you are. When you pray, God will remind you of your inner joy.